But, you know, quadratics, they aren't the only curves that pop up in maths. No. You just have other sorts of fantastic curves. So, if I just wipe all this stuff off...
You can write down notes later, or just pause the video. The magic of video streaming and so on and so forth. Right. So, sketching curves. I've done enough graphs in my lifetime. Sketching curves. Right.
So, apart from linears and quadratics, there are also the x cubic graphs, where y is equal to x cubed. And if it's a positive cube, then it will most definitely, at least just one that looks like that, it will look like this. But if it is a minus cubic, then it will look instead like this. One of the reasons being is because, well, if you times 1 by itself 3 times, it'll just be 1, but 2 by itself 3 times, that's like 8, and it gets big really, really fast. But with negative numbers, see, if you times 1 by itself, like twice, like -1 times -1 is +1. But +1 times by -1, that's -1. And so -2 times by -2 might be 4, but if you times that again by -2, you get -8, and so that's why it goes like that. What else do we... Oh, I'm going to have to throw a new and probably frightening word at you. But don't be too alarmed. I'll quickly explain what it means. I know what it means, that is. So when y is equal to 1 over x, you will have a graph that looks like this. Now you'll probably notice immediately that these lines, they never touch the axis, because let's say you have if x is 1, and then y will be 1 here. But if x is 2, well, then it gets smaller. X is 3, it gets slightly smaller. But at no point does this line meet, because in order for y to equal 0, you'd have to do 1 divided by infinity or something ridiculous. And when you try to substitute x equals 0, I mean 1 divided by 0, well, you can't divide by 0. Not even a computer can do that. Imagine having 1 cookie but sharing it with 0 friends. Yeah, you're not going to have a good time. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, the word I was going to throw at you, it's called an asymptote. So when you have a graph like this, sometimes you will be asked to, you have to, asymptotes. That's the word you're looking for. Where basically, so like just here, these lines, where there's an imaginary line, where the lines don't meet, we call that the asymptote. I've said it too many times, it has lost all meaning. Here, y equals 0, an asymptote of x equals 0. And asymptotes are they exist, okay? Don't ask why. What else? Oh yeah. There is also the minus version of the 1 over x. So when y equals minus 1 over x, it looks just basically like that instead. It's just reflected, flipped, I don't know, it just looks like that. Just trust me. Don't believe me, you can Google it. In fact, just open just like a browser in another tab while this video is playing, just to fact check all the shit I'm doing. Oh yeah. More on cubics.
A few other things you might want to know. I should have told you about cubics, more about cubics earlier. But let's say you have y equals x minus a, x minus b, x minus c. Here,
the cubic, it's a positive cubic. All the x's are positive, but all these, well, all the roots, as it were, they're positive because they're minus. So on a graph, they will look something like this, where that's A, that's B, and that's C, assuming that A is smaller than B and B is smaller than C and whatever. Or is it the, I don't know. Yeah, it just looks like that. However, should you encounter a scenario where the cubic is written as a x minus a squared times by x minus b, well then it's going to look completely and utterly different. Well, not completely, I'll show you. It'll look like, because this a is squared, it's a repeated root, so it will only touch. Right, A is just where it touches, and then it will eventually come back up and have another root at wherever B's at. And that's sketching curves, basically.